backpack jazz producer. For me, it's like a nomadic way of making music. It turns the clock off. For me, I needed to be able to work on something indefinitely, meaning the studio needed to always be open. You feel me?
Yeah, it's Kassa Overall here on KMHD 89.1 FM. This song called I Know You See Me. You know, you took a spiritual there, this train, and, you know, reworked it a bit. Can you talk just a little bit about how you record and produce music?
I guess the rule or the practice is taking real raw, improvisational type elements and then spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to piece them together. You know when you go to the restaurant and they make the dish right in front of you real quick? It's kind of like that, basically. Oh, wait a minute. A lot of times musicians, they spend a lot of time trying to make something perfect as they make it, you know? And so the idea of collecting raw data and then processing it later, it allows you to not be so judgmental about the stuff that you're getting in the moment. Like, we got to keep catching moments and moments and moments. So
Thank you.
And I just want to come back to the new record, I Think I'm Good, which comes out tomorrow on Brownswood Records.
Mm-hmm.
This album is a really personal record.
Yeah.
You know, you've got it all together, but then I read, and it says, you know, this is me working through some mental health issues.
Yeah. I remember the feeling very vividly of being isolated or alone in space, and I think it's like part of what that feeling was knowing that there was nobody waiting on you. You have nowhere particular to go, and that aimless feeling can be like, it can be very loud, it can be intense. So yeah, I was thinking about like, how does music or making art play into having a balanced life, you know, or dealing with your mental health issues. And it's like, this is the thing that like helps you get through everything, because you can work out things that are a little bit too complex to just put into literal words. You can work them out through the vehicle of metaphor.
Welcome to planet Earth, where if you slipped and you die. Vision full of scars, still they listen to I. Been through a little, still it
I guess that's kind of the way I make music. Like, I've always been like, so, like, it's like it takes up my whole everything, you know? And so if you can find out what you can handle, the sooner the better, then you can like kind of have somewhat of a balanced life, you know? But at the same time, the past couple weeks have been crazy. It's been so busy that it's like, I gotta get back to my morning routine. Like, I'm feeling off a little, you know? But at the same time, better than ever. So, you know, I don't know. I think I'm good.
Taking jazz beyond the stage. It's KMHD, jazz without boundaries. Go to kmhd.org to experience more music and stories.